How do you continue trusting God in the midst of a devastating diagnosis? Meet Joy Darden, a breast cancer survivor and a warrior with a testimony all her own, who shares her journey of faith, strength, hope, diligence, and determination. This is Meaningful Conversations with Singinlisa. Real stories, real voices, real impact.
My first thing was, I got in my car, I called my sister, my twin sister, and I was crying so hard. I said, I think I need to pull over because I don't think I'm gonna make it home. And I was just crying, and tears was just rolling, because when you hear the word cancer, it's scary. All you can think about is, am I gonna live, or am I gonna die? Or, well, I don't know. And I didn't know. But I called my twin sister, and then we called my baby sister. And then when I got home, I called my children, my daughters. I called both of them, and I'm crying so hard, and they're like, "Mom, we are so sorry." And I was in a state of shock.
Yeah.
So, and then I called a couple of my sorority sisters, my AKA sorority sisters. I called a couple of them, and I mean, it was just so devastating. I didn't know what to do. I was scared.
Yeah.
I said, God, I'm be honest with you. I said, because I'm always open and honest with you. I mean, I'm very vulnerable with you, transparent with you. Yeah. I said, I'm scared.
Yeah.
I said, I'm truly scared because, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to do, because I had to go get, first I had to do the port so that they can put the port in. That process went, seamless. It was really good.
Okay.
And when I got there, they told me what they were going to have to do. And I mean, it was constant: wash your hands, keep your hands washed, keep your hands clean, drink water, drink, make sure you got your drinks and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But the actual effects of the medicine, I was afraid. And yes, and people will say, well, John, how can you be afraid and you are a Christian? Because they say, God don't give you a spirit of fear, but a power, sound, and song, love and sound mind. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm human. I'm a human being.
Absolutely.
And I'm scared because I didn't know what to expect.
Absolutely.
Especially with me having a lot of allergies. I'm allergic to a lot of things. And so I was scared, Lisa.
Yeah.
I was honestly afraid.
Yeah.
And so I said, God, I'm going to remind myself what you said. I said, but please forgive me because I am scared. I am afraid and I don't know what to do. I said, but I am going to remind myself of what your word says. Give me a minute. Yeah. I asked him to give me a moment. It's a triple negative breast cancer.
Okay.
And it's an aggressive form, a very aggressive form of breast cancer that is found commonly in African American women. So I said, okay, Lord, so you're gonna give me the most difficult. It is a very, very difficult cancer to treat. Okay. I said, okay, God, you really gonna test me, because this is the first you give me. I'm the only one, first one in the family to get this, and then the second, it's a very difficult form of treatment. It was just something that I tell you, I don't know how I can't speak for no one but myself to say that life stood still for me in that moment. I was like 65. I'm not ready to die.
Absolutely.
I'm not ready to go. So God, I need you. I need you to tell me and show me what it is I need to do in this situation.
What was it like for you? We're talking about a year. We're talking about, you have your support system. You've got the sorority sisters, your sister, twin sister, your children. You got the water coming in, by the cases. But what was it like when everybody was gone and you had to, and even Google had to be shut down? What was it like when you said, okay, God, I can't sleep. I need to talk to you. What was it that got you through some of those tough moments where you just had to stop thinking and give it to him?
It was moments. I had some moments, and I'm gonna be honest with you, Lisa. I had some moments where I told God, just go ahead and take me. I said, I can't do this in myself. I know that you know the strength that you've given me, and I know that the strength that I have through you. I said, but I can't do this. I said, I mean, it was so devastating, debilitating that I just didn't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
And I got to the point where I told my kids, I said, okay, we're going to sit down and we're going to go over what y'all need to do when I go. I said, because I'm done. And it was like, oh, Mom, you just going to do it. I said, I said, I can't. But then one night, I laid in my bed and said, God, you know what? I said, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I said, because I know for a fact that you are with me. I said, so this is just me and you right now. Me and you. I said, nobody is in my ear. I don't have nobody saying nothing to me. I said, it's just me and you. I said, I need your help. That's all I told him. I said, I need your help. I need you to help me get through this, because I said, I know that I should not even be thinking on this level. I said, but I am so scared, God. I said, because I feel terrible. I said, I feel like I don't have the strength. I said, but you said, and I reminded myself of what you just said. I said, your grace is sufficient. Your power is made perfect in my weakness. I said, I know good and well you're with me. I said, so, but I just need you. And that's all I said. I said, I have nothing else for you. I have no prayer. I have nothing to say. I said, except for thank you. I said, that's all I can say to you is thank you, because you spared my life. I'm still here. You spared my life. I'm still here. But God, I need you. I need your strength.
Yeah.
I said, because I can't do this. I said, and I know, people say, and I know that I'm a pretty strong person. I said, but this calls for a strength that I've never seen before in my life. I was so excited because I had to do radiation every day, every single day. But I think it was for 2 months.
Okay.
And when I got to when I had my family, my sisters, my twin, my great nieces and nephews, my daughters, everyone was there. But my doctor couldn't be there. One of the radiation technicians, he was there. Okay. And I just wanted to ding, 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 and smile. Take a video, do the camera, make sure you don't miss the picture.
That's
ding,
right.
Ding, ding. When I heard that bell go, ding, 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 ding. I mean, it was a loud bell, a very, very loud bell. Yeah. That was the freeing moment, the most significant moment in my life that day.
You'll just be saying your name in all kinds of ways, because you can let them know my name is Joy, and this joy I have, the world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. So yeah, he has a way of just lifting you up and encouraging you. All of us, really, the things that we go through, everybody has some trial to go through, has something, and he says that our trials come to make us strong. And it's not until we're on the other side of it until we realize, okay, yeah, I can see that now because I'm stronger. But while I was in it, I wasn't feeling so strong.
You're gonna take me somewhere where I feel myself going in places that I would never have imagined. And no matter how much I try to run from it or move away from it, God says no. He turns me around and He shows me something different. Dude, I mean, He sent you for me to be here to do this, and I'm like, oh my God, God, you just will not give up on me. You're like, Joy, I got work for you to do.
Yeah. And I know that a part of that ministry is you giving back. And so we're going to follow up and find out, what happens, because you're going to set your city and state on fire with the joy that God has given Joy. What do you see when it comes to your ministry?
I keep trying to figure that out, because I think that God is going to enlarge the territory and expand my territory into a place where I've never seen before, because my ministry, I love my ministry. I love still being able to inspire people and just smile. I walk in church every Sunday that I go to church, and I'm speaking to everybody, and people look at me like I won't know her. I want to know what's on her that she comes in here and she's just smiling all the time. And I think as far as my ministry goes, because people say, well, Joy, this is a third book, fourth book, really, because I got a third book in the making. And they said, well, this should be another book for you. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I said, but I know that God gave me a vision when I first, some years ago, about an expansion of my ministry. And so he was preparing me then for now with this breast cancer. So I envision a whole new level of where my ministry will go across the nation with others that have experience and are warriors or even family members of loved ones that may have lost their battle ministry with this breast cancer journey. If God brought me through cancer, he can bring me through it. I can deal with anything. And so that's my kind of part of my mantra now. And I'm learning more of how to my relationship is deepening. I can see my relationship is going to be even more deeper with God than what it was in building this ministry that I have over the past 15 years. So it's going to be even greater. And he's already showed me that, Joy, this is going to be even greater because for you to, because every time something goes wrong, Lisa, something goes on, you know what I say? If God brought me through cancer, he can bring me through it. I can deal with anything. And so that's my, kind of part of my mantra now. If I was able to get through cancer, I can get through anything. So that's more of my ministry exuding itself, from that level that I was at into a greater level and a greater depth of where God is going to take me.
Yeah, we have to do that. And I see that all over you. And I think that definitely is a part of the next steps, the next chapter, the new Joy.
Listen, to have faith is to be sure of things you hope for and evidence of things you cannot see. It ain't none of your business how God will do it. All you need to do is stop being nosy and mind God's business when he moves just like that. And be ready and stay ready to do God's business just like that. No matter what your situation may look like today or what you're faced with in this season, remember, God knows every intricate detail of your life. He's very well aware of what you're going through. He's an ever-loving, ever-present, all-knowing God. He never fails. What I know to be true about God, he never leaves anything undone. What God starts, he finishes. Great is our God. He can do the impossible. God can turn the worst thing you imagine into the best thing he already established. Because he who began a good work in you will complete it. There's nothing too hard for God. Believe he will do it. Let me encourage you. Posture yourself. Level up. You're made for such a time as this. Get in position. Get ready. Get ready. God is setting you up with the right people tied to your destiny. God promises all things will work together for good. Be encouraged, beloved. Stay in faith. Hold on. God got you. Remember that.
Joy T. Darden is an author, motivational speaker, entrepreneur, and victorious overcomer, but most of all, a child of the King. Connect with Joy today. Until next time, this is Singinlisa with meaningful conversations, real stories, real voices, real impact.